after the first half an hour, how many of you guys who are delegates are bored of the keywords that are automation, self-serve, no serve, low code, no code, self-service discovery, fixed fee? Like, it's so boring. You could play buzzword bingo within the first half hour. That is probably because the guys who are trying to sell you stuff are feeling the pressure. It's an expensive event. It's day one. Everyone's got their butterflies, so you shake them out. How can you think about the key things and the key questions that need to be asked from Rob, the sales guy who works for Briefbox that wants to sell you tech, and Rob, the legal operations for an oil and gas company, or Rob, the partner for a law firm? We could make it happen. Rob, be a partner in a law firm. What are the key questions on each side of the table, right? How are you thinking about that event? What are the questions you want answered? The best people I see who come from the delegate side, they come armed with their questions and they rack them out, right? I've sat at a desk like this with a banner behind me, pretending to be working, not really working. And someone's gone, Rob, these are my 4 questions. Can you answer them? If I'm not prepped as the rep, as we would say in the UK, I'm banging trouble, right? So make sure, if you're the sales guy or gal, how are you prepping for the event and the questions that you're going to get? Even demo. I've had things in the past where people are like, can you show me a demo? And I haven't learned how to demo the product. So how do you solve that problem? And you've lost them, right? And as we know, if you're going to an event, there is 1,000 other CLM e-discovery workflow automation tools available. And we all know they all kind of do the same thing. They kind of do completely different things. So how are you prepping your answers for the foreseeable questions that are coming? Equally, if you're a lawyer and you are going to an event, expect a lot of questions. So I would always have a bit of a cheat sheet. If I was looking from a delegate's perspective, I would think about, and these are the key questions which might be helpful for you on either side of the fence. And here's a bit of insight to how we value stuff in the SaaS legal tech world. How many people in your department? How many workflows have you got? How long is left on your current contract? How many workflows do you need? What are you trying to automate? How many matters do you do? It's quite boring stuff, but all of those help us equate to how to price things. And equally, if you can come with those direct answers, people are going to be able to qualify you out. So if I'm a single practitioner and a really big enterprise legal tech solution comes to me and they ask me how many people are in my team and I fluff it, they're just going to pester me forever. But if I go, there's one person, with all the greatest will in the world, they're probably not going to sell you their CLM tool. So just think about the questions that you want to have answered on both sides. Please, if you're a salesperson, write them down. People are okay with you writing down. There seems to be this weird thing about not writing or making notes and remembering it in the dome. I'm terrible. Like, I'm there with my pen and pencil just going, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Right, make notes. So just some things to think about. Come with your questions, come with your answers, helps everyone in the long run, makes me stay out of your inbox. It can also really help you from a legal department perspective, think about how you guys are set up, because quite often I'm going to ask questions which you aren't going to think about. And so if you can have those questions pre-answered, it helps do your discovery ahead of it. And like he had on the other side as well, if you are in sales and legal tech, come prepped. Do you know your answers? Do you know how the system works? Like, actually know how the system works. Do you know how to demo? Doing how to demo is always a key one. Like the senior guys out there, they don't know how to demo. The juniors are kind of expected. So if you're like I'm going to say I'm a mid-level kind of guy, learn how to demo the product, run some use cases. The best things I've ever done is go, hey, come and have a look at this thing. Isn't it cool? So just some things to think about. Come prepped with your key questions. See you on the next one.